Hi, I'm Jennifer Maerz. I'm a writer and editor in San Francisco and the former editor-in-chief of the Bold Italic, which is a storytelling site based in San Francisco. And I'm here today to read from Rad American Women A-Z, written by Kate Schatz and illustrated by Miriam Kleinstahl. And the Rad women I've chosen to read about is Carol Burnett, whose TV show I grew up watching as a kid. Carol Burnett, who showed us that funny women can make it big. There wasn't much to laugh about during Carol Burnett's childhood, but she managed anyhow, thanks to her great imagination and quirky sense of humor. Carol was born in Texas in 1933, and her parents were both alcoholics who got into lots of fights. When she was 8, she went to live with her grandmother, Nanny, in a one-room apartment in a run-down part of Hollywood, California. When Nanny was able to scrape together enough money, she'd treat Carol to a trip to the movies. And that's when Carol fell in love with the silver screen. She wanted to go to college to study playwriting, but they didn't have the $42 to pay for school. Then one day an envelope containing a $50 bill magically appeared in her grandmother's mailbox, and off to college Carol went. She never found out who left the money, but she was always grateful. After college, Carol decided to take an acting class. She got up on stage and she realized something. She was funny. Her classmates laughed and laughed, and it made her feel good. All of a sudden, after so much coldness and emptiness in my life, I knew the sensation of all that warmth wrapping around me, she once explained. Carol had always been a shy, quiet girl, but in that moment, everything changed. Carol moved to New York and found work in musicals and cabaret shows, and eventually on television. Even though everyone loved her, Carol's TV bosses were shocked when she asked for her very own variety show. Back then, variety shows were the most popular shows on TV, and only men hosted them. But Carol insisted, and the Carol Burnett Show was born. It was a smash success, and at the end of every show she would smile at the camera and tug on her left ear. This was a secret signal to her beloved Nanny, who was watching back home, to let her know that everything was okay. The Carol Burnett Show was on TV for 11 years and won more than 25 awards, making Carol famous and a role model for women in comedy and television. I chose Carol Burnett because I think being a funny woman on television, when she, in her era, really paved the way for people like Lena Dunham and Amy Schumer, Tina Fey, Mindy Kaling, Amy Poehler. Right now, we kind of have a bounty of really funny, smart women on TV, but Carol Burnett was very groundbreaking in her time, and she really helped pave the way for the women that are pretty amazing, feminist, funny ladies now. My advice to future Rad American women would be to trust your voice and don't be scared to write about the things that you hold important and are very personal to you, because no matter how scary or weird they might sound, there's going to be somebody that's going to connect around the ideas that you're writing about. So don't be afraid to set yourself out there and set your sense of humor out there for people as well.